So I'm going to talk about what everybody and their mom is talking about right now, which is the A7 IV. I'm going to tell you why I'm going to skip this generation and what camera I might actually pick up instead. So I know we're a few days from the actual reveal, and I believe some of the Sony rumors, Alpha rumors, are probably pretty correct. I mean, I think it's fair speculation, even if they're all just guesswork. I think the 4K 60 is probably likely. They're not going to have 4K 120, or else this Sony A7S3 would get, there would be no reason to buy that. And I do believe they're going to upgrade to 10-bit. Now, the rest is going to be speculation, and maybe there's going to be some surprises, and I do believe we're also going to have a bump in megapixels from the 24 to 32 plus. Again, they're not trying to cannibalize the R series or the S series. They're going to try to keep it where it is. And now I think everybody's excited about this because the Sony A7 III was such a game changer. And I think for hybrid shooters especially, it was the perfect camera. Now, what I'm shooting this on now is the Sony A7C, which is basically the same internals with some of the kinks ironed out. Now, there's no recording limits, but there's also no redundant recording or dual card slots. That's an issue for some people. I'm not a wedding filmmaker or videographer, so it doesn't affect me that much. I have another camera, my Sony ZV1, which I'm using as well. So there's my redundancy. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the Sony A7C Mark II. Now, I love this camera because of its compact size, its body. I love the rangefinder EVF. I know a lot of people hate the EVF. I don't care. I use a monitor, so it really doesn't matter that much to me. I'm not a photographer, and even when I do want to take pictures of it, they're amazing. And the EVF I've never trusted as my main way of looking at the image. I sort of trust it for composition, and then on playback I need to see what I can see what I need to adjust after that. Again, I'm not really worried about that. So if you're wanting the viewfinder, then you should definitely get the A7 IV. And if you have the A7 III, do you need to upgrade? So I think a lot of people get sort of victim of the upgrade mentality where they need to get the new iPhone or they need to get the new product because we're being marketed that, you know? But if you go to any of your YouTube videos and look at how they're being displayed, and you're wondering if it's the FX3 or the FX6 or the ZV1, you may not notice the difference right away because the compression on YouTube. So will you notice 8-bit versus 10-bit? I don't know. Will you notice the 4K versus the 1080? I don't know. But what you do notice is story. And I think the camera cannot do that for you. Now, that being said, if you're new to Sony and you're trying to get your first full frame camera, I say wait and pick up the A7 IV. If you have a crop sensor camera or the A6400 or something like that, or you just have the ZV1, you're looking for your first full frame camera, then pick it up. If you're going from a Fuji or a Canon and you want to get into Sony and you want a hybrid camera, then I say pick it up. But if you already have the A7 III or the A7C, should you wait for this generation? Should you skip a generation? Should you go for the A7 V, A8? Whatever is going to be next, who knows? Will it make a difference to upgrade, or are you just sort of buying into the consumerism and getting the itch to upgrade because money grows on trees? I don't know. But I love this camera. It's the same as A7 III, and I'm not upgrading. I'm skipping the A7 IV. But what I will do is wait by bated breath to see what the specs actually are. And I will, in my mind's eye, have the camera and I will fantasize about holding all the cameras that I wish I bought and all the cars and houses that I wish I had and everything that I don't have that I wish I had, and I will long for those and I will suffer because I don't have them. Or I may just be content with what I have, and I think maybe you should too. If you don't need to upgrade, don't upgrade. I'm waiting for the A7C Mark II, but even then, I don't know, maybe there'll be an A7S4 and FX3 Mark II. There'll be something else that you'll want that you don't have, as there's always going to be. So, should you wait? Should you buy? That's up to you. I'm waiting. I say that now. I may come back here in a month and go, look what I got, guys. So I could be a hypocrite. You know, we're all victim to this culture and upgrade mentality. So we'll see, but thank you for your time and attention. Okay, bye. Thank you.